Okay. A little bit of a rocky start this time around, but I want to complain about something for a split second. Look at this Dawn fan. Dawn fan, like, show you just how much better some sprites are for the Moemon stuff. Look at this Dawn fan. Look at how good this is. Like, this is actually adorable and it's interesting and it kind of matches the character design. Then look at this shit. It's not even, like, close. It's terrible. I hate that so much. Okay. I also have the back sprite that I could show off. Like, look at this shit. I hate it. It's so bad. Who thought that was okay? Okay. I'm also in this city because I was sick of doing all the setup in the Pokemon League. The fucking music was driving me nuts. Okay. A lot of the collection and stuff, the daycare and all that, can only be done in post-game, so I have to go here. How are my Pokemon looking? Moderately injured. Not fully injured, but... No one sells elixirs anywhere, do they? I'm gonna go check around to see if I can find elixirs anywhere. Well, I certainly have a couple elixirs, but not as much as I would comfortably like, and I'm not going to go and check shops. I'm not going to go and check every single shop I could physically think of. Actually, yes, I will. I'll go check the one in Driftvale. Okay, and now, finally after a rocky start. Okay, good job, Jacob. Once you set the challenge, you cannot leave until you win against all or lose. Do you want to go in? Yes, please. Then proceed. Do I get... It says I get a pick, right? Where's John grabs the statue? 4 great warriors from this Pokemon League. To the southwest, so far left, I believe. Never eat shredded wheat, yeah. South, bottom left is Ghost. Never eat shredded. Bottom right is fighting. So Ghost fighting. Ghost fighting Dark Psychic. So Ghost fighting Dark Psychic. So Yuka. Oh, I don't have any move that's actually good. Oh, yeah, Yuka, Mala, Miyuki, and maybe Moet. But I may have to swap between, because I know the final one is Dragon. It's Iris. Because, you know, we've only seen her, like, once. And I think she even introduces herself as the champion, so... I also do have a couple elixirs, so... For the final fight, I can at least prepare myself. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, there is no, trainers in here. It's just the boss. Plus, we've also met all of these. What the fuck? We scared the books. What's the point of blocking me if I can go up behind her? What the hell? There's one man who wanders the world with a black dragon Pokemon to pursue ideals. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I want to write down the event that happened on that day. Sorry, it has nothing to do with you. Oh, we've met before, haven't we? Ah, yes, at the Charizard Bridge. It's wonderful that you're here. To a challenger of the League, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type Pokemon user, Chantel. And I shall be your opponent. Quite a bit of personality on her. Jellicent. Ghost Electric. Or Ghost Water. Weak to electric. Which will do more damage? That's the real question. 80, 90, but that one doesn't have stab. I also should have plenty of heals. I think these teams are max EVs and stuff. Chandelure. Ghost and Fire. The problem is, I never remember what Pokemon can have Levitate. Probably has a move to counter a water type, but I'm banking that I'm faster. I definitely don't think I am, though. It's actually a decent song. It's not the greatest, but... also, yeah, I am going to worry about maximizing damage and stuff. 13 higher is special. It's 90. It's 80. Slightly more damage. I wish you could see how much damage you dealt. You can't, though, unfortunately. The game is actually picking up, like, game audio, right? Drift Blim. Ghost Flying. I clicked on this side of the screen. Game? What? Excuse me? Well, I have to tank it out. Because if I swap to anyone that's special or super effective against it, it will, probably knock them out. Ooh. That's a 70 accuracy, come on. What's this? Oh, what? Oh. Does it have guts? I don't want to save state abuse against these. What, huh? You gave it a flame orb. What do you mean? I probably should have healed on that one. But, not gonna save state abuse. What's the point of giving your Pokemon a flame orb if you're gonna... Attacked, okay. If you're gonna just full restore it. It's like, what? What's the point of that? It is a ghost type. Oh, come on. It is a ghost type, so quick attack ain't gonna work on it. But not that I have quick attack, but it's just... It's usually what you want to do for those little last-minute ones. Golurk. Ghost and... Ghost and Ground? Is ground weak to ice? I never remember. It's when you get to the less, like the secondary type combos, I tend to really get confused. I think Ghost is, though. Sableye. This one is Ghost and Dark, I believe, right? Which means fighting doesn't work on it. Ice. It's gonna do a lot of damage to me, but I think it's immune to Ghost. Dropping frames. It's neutral, okay. Well, Stab was at least enough to knock it out. Cofagrigus. Ghost and Ground. It's not over yet, I'll finish it my way. I might just be Mono Ghost. It is a coffin. So I always think it's a ground. Shadow Ball, that's gonna hurt. But at least I can't be hurt by it anymore. Oh, for a good ending. I hate endings that leave a bitter taste in one's mouth. Only one full restore, eh? Or do you only have full restores on certain Pokemon? I think that's... Was that the case in the earlier Pokemon games? Is that they only had the restores for... Or for later ones, rather, they only have it for certain Pokemon? Some or usually choose greater moves. I'm a writer, but now I'm having trouble putting words to paper. Or whatever she says. My Pokemon and Challenger's Pokemon. Everyone battled even though they were hurt. Thank you. That doesn't do anything. Medicine. Sorry. Not medicine, free space. And I have 100 of these things, so there's no real harm in using a couple of them. Okay, it's fighting. Now, the unfortunate thing is... the one flying move I have, Sumika can't actually learn it. Well, how is this related to fighting? I'm gonna save state before the fights, though, just, mechanical. Just, like, not to cheat or anything like that, but I don't want to, have the game crash or anything like that, so you look familiar. Oh yes, I met you at Twist Mountain during the incident with Team Plasma. The strength you are radiating is far greater now than before. Well then. Greetings, Challenger. Allow me to introduce myself once more. My name is Marshall. I'm the #1 pupil of my mentor, Alder. In order to master the art of fighting, I've kept training. You're also walking a similar path with your Pokemon. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Ki! Nice little bit of slowdown. Row. I do have to be careful regarding Mold Breaker. I think because I'm a Steel type, I don't want to risk the Zen Headbutts. I don't want to risk the accuracy. Is it the same sprite for Sock and Throw? I'm considerably faster, and I can't have my stats lowered. Black Belt? No, Sturdy. Earthquake? That's gonna hurt slightly, because Steel is weak to Earth, yeah. Oh. I can feel it. You and your Pokemon are strong. Here's his full restore. Yep. Which I believe is going to replenish Sturdy, because Sturdy does actually care about health. It gets replenished when your health is filled. Which I think, like, it's not like a level 1 Aeron with Sturdy, Endeavor, and Quick Attack, like, ludicrously powerful in competitive tournaments. Because you're super slow, right? Because you're not fully evolved. You then use Endeavor after they knock you down to low health, and Sturdy kicks in. It gets down to 1 health, because Endeavor just... Or is it Pain Split? Whatever one... Whichever one puts their health to yours. You use that one, and then you, Like, you use the one that gives them your damage as well, like, puts you down, puts them down to your health, and then you use quick attack the next turn to just insta-kill them. And then you give them, Mind Shell. This one's fighting, no. It's fighting Psychic. I don't really think I actually have anything good against fighting Psychic. But you also give them Shell Bell. So your quick attack full heals you. Or something like that. Like leftovers or whatever it is. There's some... Oop. There's some trick to it. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, at least you didn't use freaking, Stealth Rock. Oh, that didn't do anything. I didn't do much. Oh, no, super effective. I misheard the sound. Moxie and Gumption. Metacham. Metacham's the same thing, right? Psychic and fighting. I really don't like how this Metacham looks. It needs a dividing line between... Because I'm partially colorblind in such a way that I can't see shading colors. So when a color goes from light to dark altogether, Sturdy? No, Focus Sash. I physically can't see the changes. That's gonna hurt. I physically can't see the changes. Oh, good, frozen. Why wouldn't I be frozen? Well, she's gonna die anyway, so... No, I don't actually have to use that. Yeah, because, like, what, I restore her health, she gets knocked down to the same level and gets frozen again? She's faster, so... Oh, actually, no, she isn't, but... I don't want to risk being just juggled frozen, so... which one was that again? Is it Yuka? No, it wasn't Yuka. The Mel? I don't remember which one I was just using. You. Well, at least oh no, it didn't miss, so it's not going to kill itself. When I was a kid, I was stupid with Pokemon, and I thought Gunkalder just mono fighting. I thought like the strongest moves were the best. So I physically like, oh, I don't care about accuracy. I'll just use the strongest moves as long as I can one-shot him. It's fine, right? So I used high jump kick quite a bit and missed a whole bunch, and my team basically killed itself every time it could. There's no single strongest Pokemon or sole best combination. That's why it's difficult to keep winning. However, I think a heart that desires strength and strives to grow stronger is a precious ideal. That's why I respect you, because you have these things. I don't think Yuka ever got used, so... I didn't get bonus money. Ooh, well done. As your battle continues, aim for even higher heights. Dark and Psychic is left. If I'm gonna be honest, I believe the Dark is gonna be the hardest one. Grimsley, or whatever his name is. Revival Herb. I'm tearing through these things like candy. There's only a couple parts ago I bought up to 30. That's... Like, I don't need to be too reserved with those, but it still feels like a waste. Freshwater? 43. Okay. Yeah, if I'm going to be honest, the dark one's going to be harder because I don't actually have anything really that's going to be good against that other than fighting, and dark does typically have a lot of multi-type moves. It's not like Psychic where they're usually just focused on either Psychic or... I think it's usually Ghost, Electric, and Fire, right? Because there's a couple special moves on those. But Yuka is ludicrously fast, so she might be able to clean sweep the Psychic one unless one has fucking Focus Sash. God, Focus Sash is such a dumb item. I'm also kind of sad that these are what the arenas are now. Is this Caitlyn or whatever? Because in the first game there were towers you climbed. It's me who appeared when the flower opened. Yeah, no shit. You standing over there, I remember you, naturally. Still, you look like a Pokemon trainer possessing both strength and kindness. As I said before, what I look for in an opponent is superb strength. I'm counting on you. You sleepy bitch. I think she's a character in Platinum. She's like one of the frontier brains that you have to fight. Behem. Oh yeah, that one. As long as I'm not slower, I should be fine. Problem is, ghost types are typically a little brittle. It's their secondary type. Fuck off. True. Uh-oh. What's Trick Room again? Trick Room is the... Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a guaranteed way to set up Trick Room. Trick Room is slower Pokemon go first, right? I think that's what Trick Room is. Oh, yeah, I remember this is one of the Pokemon. I think this is actually the Pokemon that got me to start ranting about the freaking leotards that look like they're like entering the body. Slowbro. Oh yeah, this is Psychic. Slowbro's water, right? Or is it just mono Psychic? I think it's water though. Oh, this is gonna be a double-edged sword though, because Psychic is good against poison. I think I'd be slower, though. I want to wait for Trick Room to wear off. I might have to play Stall Tactics. Because Trick Room, I think, is faster Pokemon goes last. It reverses the priority that Speed has. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely what it does, because there's no way Slowbro should be going ahead of me. Because Slowbro is slow. At least it doesn't reverse, like, stat changes. I think there are the different rooms later in the later games that do that. Ranunculus. You know, this one's not really gonna do me much use too much throughout the fight, so... I also can heal slightly, depending on whether or not she pulls out rock types. Holy shit, yeah, critical hit was a fucking understatement and a half. Really? Well, at least I could stall out the turn. Fuck you! Suck a dick, Ranunculus. Although, I guess maybe not, considering what you're meant to be. Whoopsies. Moving fucking lightning fast away from that goddamn mess up. I'll cut... My thing is, too, is I'll cut shit out. Some of these dumb things I say like that, I really should. But... I've got no shame. I say stupid shit. I don't mean it in the ways that it could be taken. Please tell me you're somewhat weaker. I say dumb shit and it does it does end up being worse than I expect. And you have fucking Trick Room too? Come on. Yeah, Trick Room definitely lets slower Pokemon go first. But to, like, cut that stuff out and, like, oh, scrap the recording because I said something that could be taken badly, I don't like it because it makes it feel like I'm putting myself up on a pedestal. Like, I'm cutting out my mistakes. Psyshock. Yeah, maybe having a poison type against a bunch of psychics was a horrible idea. But she's killed 3 of them, so hopefully this is the 3rd one. It just feels like I'm putting myself on a pedestal if I cut out my mistakes and whatnot. I don't have Dark. Metagross is definitely going to be faster than me. I may as well stall out that... Oh, this is the last one, okay. I may as well stall out the Trick Room a little bit more. I'm also not going to speed these up, so... Okay, give her a little bit of practice. Oh yeah, Psychic. Just don't kill. Also, how the fuck did you get 2 Zen headbutts off in a row? Aren't they 90 accuracy? Come on. I had it miss like 3 times in a row, no? Excuse me? Oh, that's a... What? Excuse me? It wasn't my Metagross at something like numerous points throughout the game, weak to fighting moves? Like, eh? You and your Pokemon are both excellent and elegant. To have been able to battle against such a splendid trainer, my Pokemon and I learned a lot. I offer you my thanks. Yeah, because you did get the play. She, I got a lot of money. You haven't faced all the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead. I do like this being able to choose your own opponent thing. It doesn't really mean anything, because you do have to, fight them all regardless. But I like it. That little bit of illusion of choice feels nice. Doesn't feel like the game's grabbing you by the neck and just dragging you along. Like, come on, dummy, let's go. You gotta play my way. It feels like I get to dictate a little bit. And presumably, if you weren't max level, you could, like, get a little bit of XP extra before your next opponent. Grimsley. You're a tenacious one, kid. Here you are, the Pokemon League. Old Grimsley decided he wasn't ready to leave the Elite Four yet, you see. What will be determined here is which of us can absorb the opponent's light and shine. Who will decide that? It shall be I, Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. I like Grimsley. I like how he comes back in Sun and Moon. Which is funny, because I hate Sun and Moon. The game is terrible. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are made a little bit better, but... Liepard. Why do I get the feeling that you're going to use Fake Out? Yeah! Quick Claw on a normal gem. Well, I mean, strategies are strategies. You're definitely... His Pokemon are definitely going to be considerably faster than me, though. I mean, their paralysis doesn't really do much. Other than slow down my Honchkrow. Other than slow down my ability to kill them all in one go, because they're I have that 50-50 chance of missing. Oh, so this was a bad type up or matchup, but she faints, she faints. Just don't not be able to attack. You bitch, I told you not to. Oh, she used that move. If I can figure it out, I may be able to win. Well, I mean, just kind of faint. I was tempted to speed up. Not going to. If I need to rely on her, I'll, Oh, you have Moxie? Oh, no. If I need to rely on her, I will, but... Oh, Reviver is what I mean. Houndoom. Which Pokemon do I think is going to be useless in this fight? Honestly, yeah, Sumika is definitely going to be useless in this fight. Unless he pulls out a Hydreigon, which he might. Because that is a Dark type. But even then, I can just hit it with a Biting move. Oh yeah, I forgot. It considers Faint as a status. Dark Pulse. Okay, what do I have that would actually work against Fire and Dark? Dragon's definitely not going to. I might have to go tit for tat on this one. Try to break it down as quickly as I can, or as much as I can with this one, but I might have to suck up the loss. Ooh. Definitely getting heal. That's his full restore. Do. I was hoping that wasn't gonna miss. Because, yeah, this gets her back down to nothing. Oh, that also burns its focus set. Wait. Oh, variable damage. Of fucking course it's a critical. Why wouldn't it be? Scrafty. Round and dark. I probably should have used, Surf. A little bit of extra. What? Does Dark resists water? In what world? Huh? Dark resists water? Or is Scrafty not ground? Is it fighting? It killed itself. Congrats, you played yourself. That's what I was talking about earlier. Crocodile. Is this the dark and ground I was thinking of? Was that other one ground or water or fighting in dark? Earthquake. That's not gonna do a whole lot. 81 damage. Ain't too bad. Actually, it is pretty bad for a stab earthquake, but it's sharp. Definitely want to use fighting. Beautiful loss is still a loss. An ugly win is still a win. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. The result is all that matters, I guess. I don't argue that logic, but there are some that feel better than others. Where there's a winner, there's still a loser. It's pathetic to make a big deal out of losing if you weren't prepared. If you're a true Pokemon battler, you reflect upon your loss and think about how to win next time. Astonishing. You have defeated every member of the Elite Four. But it isn't over yet. There's one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. Check the statue in the central plaza and continue to the final room. I do kind of understand and I kind of agree with what he said. The whole ugly law... Was it ugly win is still a win, beautiful loss is still a loss. The result is all that matters in a fight. I do kind of agree with that, but there are some outcomes, ugly or beautiful, that could be better than another. Okay. Now time to check moves. Yuki's good on moves. Yuka's decent on moves. Decent. Psychic. I could do with a few more psychics. I do also have some Zen headbutts to fall back on. I also gotta go pee before I go into the final room. Alright. This is a Dragon Gym leader. And I'm gonna have to worry about the side effects regardless. I'm gonna break out Sumika. Have her be first. I love the missing texture on the floor. Look at this. This is ugly. Spear pillar? Yeah, this is quite ugly. Although you do with what you can, or whatever the saying is. You do what you can with what you have. Why are you the champion? You were just a worthless character in both the anime and the game. Why are you a champion? I do like how she has the medallions of the ones that you fought in the past, or previously, but welcome, Challenger. Don't do that, please. That hurt. I've been waiting for this. Know what? I really look forward to having serious battles with strong trainers. I mean, come on. The trainers who make it here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being. And they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. And if I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. And we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion. I'm going to defeat you. And arguably, actually not even arguably, canonically, like I'm taking executive decision. This is the worst champion theme in the franchise. Dragonite. Like, this theme is awful. Dragonite is dragon flying and shouldn't be too fast. Yeah, I'm just worried about getting hit first, because they're all of her Pokemon are going to have stab effectiveness against me. So if I get hit first, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Feraligatr. Feraligator's not dragon, though. What? Or did they give it dragon? They probably gave it dark. That's water regardless. Because I think, the first game's gym, and then, or, like, final boss, and then, oh, was it Gen 7? Is the one they picked it back up and had it be the final, like, the final boss was like a jack of all trades? Because Cynthia focused mostly on, actually, what does Cynthia focus mostly on? It's flying, right? Because she had a Haunch Crow and a... Oh, Hydreigon. It was a Haunch Crow and a, Togekiss.
Because I don't remember when they actually started to be more monotyped, right? Or like more focused on one typing. Draco Meteor. Wow.
You're just going for the 9s, eh? Superior. Dragon Grass.
So they gave it the dragon typing in this one. And that I know for a fact. The most superior fainted.
Archeops. What's Archeops? Flying rock? Flying rock? I think that's a fossil? Yeah.
Actually, I'll probably plug my laptop back in. I unplugged it because
in my head I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't be having my devices plugged in constantly, but then I was like, yeah, I probably don't want to be messing with it while I'm recording. Hexorus, Mono Dragon. Kinda want to have Quella actually have the final hit. Yuka's also been there throughout,
like, not been there throughout the whole journey, but she's been MVP, like what Patchouli was in the last one. Having Sumika, because she was one of the first ones I ever caught. Out of all of these, I think she was the first one I caught. Other than Quella. Because the rest of my team isn't here. Yeah, you know what? Sumika can have the final hit.
Seeing how the one episode of that hentai when they actually tried to have a plot, she kind of was the main character. So lost to the black American girl, though. If you know, you know. No, really?
Come on. Does that boost your speed? Or is that just your attack? That's your speed as well. No, not yet. We can't fight, or we can fight on. You get a full restore. Yep.
Oh, and Focus Sash doesn't actually replenish with health. I win. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that was a relatively useless boss fight.
I mean, to be fair, she's a useless character, so I'm actually kind of glad it worked out this way. I did my best, but we lost. 30,000. I don't think Yuka actually got the play, so I didn't get much XP. Oh well. Money is money. I'm upset I couldn't win. But you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on. By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon, and me and my Pokemon, we all got to know one another. Better than before.
Yep, we sure did. Okay, let's go.
Does this, like, fade away and let me, like, go to the Hall of Victory or whatever?
Most likely. The things in the back, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the things in the back lined up, so it looks like there's gonna be a stairwell.
Okay, go on ahead. Hurry.
Oh, I guess I don't get a say in this.
So this room is the Hall of Fame. Your name and your Pokemon's names will be recorded here, so these important things will never be forgotten. That you are an excellent and kind trainer. That you are considerate towards your Pokemon and give them your whole heart. And that your wonderful Pokemon believe in their trainer with all their hearts, and together you have a strength that knows no bounds. God, I hate Iris. Like, the black and white anime was kinda when
because I watched all the anime like in a row with my little sister, but black and white was kinda when she stopped caring about Pokemon, the anime specifically. So I carried on to watch it on my own, and I just could not care about Iris. Chillin was kinda an okay character, but Chillin and Iris are like they are piss poor examples of like Brock and Misty replacements.
Because they replaced, was it like, they always replaced the female, but Brock was in the first 4 shows.
Until Black and White replaced him with Chillin, whatever the hell his name was.
And then X and Y had Clement, Bonnie, and I think it was Serena. That was decent.
Like they had a good dynamic. Serena was a little too tsundere, but whatever.
Oh, excuse me. Here we go. To the trainer standing before me and to the Pokemon at your side, your beautiful bond is grown strong through battle.
In order to make this bond an eternal treasure, your name shall be recorded here.
I like how they slow it down. That's cute. It gives it a very, like, final feel.
Okay, well, Sumika got the final hit. Yuka. Oh, is this showing the actual Pokemon sprites?
Yeah, it's showing the actual Pokemon sprites, but they're graphically bugged. I want to actually try to pause on one. Yeah, they're graphically bugged.
That's funny.
Should probably have this be on the top screen here. It took me 80 hours, allegedly. A lot of that was off-screen farming. Until I decided to pull a Billy Mitchell and say, fuck it. And just cheat. Oh well, if it helps you enjoy the game better, then there's no harm in it. I don't like going overboard with cheating, but if it helps you actually enjoy the game,
there's no harm in having a little bit of an assistance.
Just like strategy guides and stuff like that. As long as it boosts your fun, who cares? Mind you, I can't compete with someone else and say, oh, I beat Blaze Black. You know, like, we both beat it, because they, you know, they would have beaten it in a completely different term than I have, but
I don't care. At the end of the day, I see the credits, so it's fine. We're gonna get actual credits so I can give thoughts on the project.
So I'm still gonna go out of my way to catch all the stuff, but and there's still the post game and all that. Yep, here we go. Here's post game, or here's credits. My thoughts are kind of scrambled on this ROM hack because I also did take a 3-month hiatus. Just I wasn't feeling good. I'm gonna just swap to whatever screen has the picture, so you'll see the words.
Is it gonna swap between the 2 screens, like what a lot of DS games typically do with these final cutscene pictures?
So yeah, I did take a 2 to 3 month hiatus just because I couldn't be asked to play it anymore.
Yeah, of course it is.
I like the ROM hack. It was a little wonky in some places. I wish more variety of baby Pokemon were found earlier.
There were a lot of routes that just had the same Pokemon, like, repeatedly. Like, I feel like every cave, like every big major cave, didn't have to have Parasect.
Like, I kind of feel like Parasect could have been put in less of the caves. But, it was fine.
Like, Boldore was in a ton of the caves. I was like, Boldore was in all the random little caves. Parasect was all in all the special caves. Like, we could have swapped them around and had some more random Pokemon in there. But oh well. I never did get the Zorua from him. I wonder if I still can.
Some of the moves, I do like how some of the moves were given more priority, or more use. I do wish that they changed it a little bit. So certain Pokemon can learn different moves, because Sumika not being able to learn Acrobat was kind of silly. I wouldn't have used... Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't have used it, but still a little bit silly. The Pokemon, again, as I just said, I wish some more Pokemon were easier to obtain. Or not easier to obtain, but I wish there was more variety. I wish there was, you know, more niche Pokemon were found, like, earlier. Like, Litwick is... I'm pretty sure the earliest you can find Litwick is in the stupid Bell Tower. Which really kind of sucks. But, you know, other than that, the Pokemon selection was fine. I did cheat a couple Pokemon, but other than that, who cares? The moves were fine. The gym leaders, their balance was interesting. I wish the battles were a little bit more involved, but I probably would have bitched about that if they were. A couple other complaints I can make, which are just solely about the base game of Black and White 2, where I hate how they locked the daycare to the post game. I wish this ROM hack didn't lock a ton of the legendary events behind post game, because pretty much every single legendary I haven't gotten, other than Victini, Ho-Ho, and Lugia, are locked into post game. I have to go and do events for those, which is a little silly. Oh, gotta actually show this guy's name. This is the lead ROM hacker, so. Nintendo, Pokemon Company, and Game Freak Inc. are all, or whatever, they're authors of the game. Here's what they used and all that stuff. Like, it's weird to have a Pokemon game not let you have the box legendary before the Elite Four. I think this is like the only time that it does that. Although, to be fair, I think this is... No, this is the... Yeah, no. I was gonna say, for some reason I was thinking like the only Pokemon games that actually didn't have a box legendary was Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Blue, but... Yeah, I think this is the first one that didn't let you have the box legendaries. Because Heart Gold, Soul Silver, well, Gold, Silver, and Crystal let you have Ho-Ho and Lugia and Suicune. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald lets you have those ones. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, they do. Even the later ones, X, Y do, Sun and Moon do. Please tell me that the game actually, like, properly saved. No, I don't want to launch the stupid features. Did it actually save? Yeah, I'm in this town. Yeah, all the games pretty much let you have the legendaries, except for this one. This one just doesn't. Although, mind you, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you need to do the post-game in order to even get Necrozma, I believe, or the Necrozma version. I might be wrong, though. Welcome home, Yulia. I barely recognize you. You think you've seen and thought about a lot, and grown into an adult. Oh, seems we are about to have a visitor. The hell are you? Oh, so you're Yulia. My name's Juniper. The one who gave you your Pokedex is my daughter. It's been a long time, Professor Juniper. Cedric Juniper. Has it been that long? I can't remember. Well, it's not really why I came. To commemorate you entering the Hall of Fame, I'm going to upgrade your Pokedex. And this is when you get the national dex, usually, to catch all the random other Pokemon. I'll tell you what I upgraded, so why don't you ask? Well, actually, it's really simple. That means you can register all the national Pokedex Pokemon. Oh, that's amazing. That must be why you and your daughter are Pokemon professors. Flattery won't get you anywhere. Well then, I think I'd be taking my leave. Except there are still many, many Pokemon in this world. Sometimes Pokemon attack each other for food. Sometimes they help one another. They protect each other's places. I'd be happy if you think about these things when you look at the Pokedex.
He left.
Oh, that's right. I have a present for you too.
Really?
No matter what you do, your time is yours, your Pokemon's alone. So decide what you want to do for yourself and do it. I enjoy my own time in my own way too. Hey, my sister's something she wants to tell you.
My purloin. It evolved, but thank you very much for finding it. There's more, right? These days I've been having dreams about a Pokemon called Zoroark.
It's calling your name. I don't really get it, but I hear that the Zoroark from her dreams is on Victory Road. That's what she wanted to see, or say. Seeing you. That's the one I saw off in the side area. Oh, almost forgot. Congrats on becoming the champion. I called it. You've got good Good instance? Instance? Is that what he said? Okay, I want to see if those various bridges are open.
Because before I do the post-game stuff over here, because I do know that there's a couple things over here.
Like, I think, like, Shaman is here. I know there's a couple things over here. I want to check if the various bridges are open.
Because there was a lot of bridges that were just closed. Oh god, yeah. Everything's chrome in the future. I think I even titled the part that.
Oh, what was that? A Pokemon what? Pokemon Outbreak at Route 12.
I don't know what that is. Or means.
Okay, are you ready to... Yeah, you'll let me through. Okay. Well, I guess, next time I will... Because there's various legendary stuff I can do.
As well as, like, all the catching. I do want to fully complete the Pokedex, but for the moment, this is just the end of the game, so...
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.